boys. I said we might be back, and we are back. I'm gonna do a test number 2 with the same setup as the last night. Testing higher potential values for more consistency for each campaign. And Bertonia, Kislev, and Grand Kat in the last test all were doing amazing. With the same values I was saying I would put with said I would put with when we were playing the Tyrion campaign. So this setup did work, at least in this instance. Let's see if it's going to be the same result. Basically, every faction gets plus 50 potential, gets them closer, if not slightly over the maximum potential, so they can compete and more compete better. And also the select factions we're going with roll, in this case Bertonia, Kislev, and Grand Kate get plus 250% potential, with this a lot. So the difference between them and the other AIs, 200%. And the worst case scenario in Tyrion's campaign, based on the RNG, would have been 100% difference, because there is still a random roll that happens, which factions can see between 0 to 50 randomly when the campaign starts. That's a base thing. Yahoo! Hey, Slipsan. Hey, Agnieta. Yeah. The text setup stays the same. Everything works fine.
For the wisdom of Valea.
I'm gonna get rid of the rock pirates and do anything.
Slaughter the sheep.
Dwarf, Norska,
By the comet.
Empire,
Oh.
Haven, Greenskins, Dark Elves,
Lord of Fear.
and Vampire Coast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those don't do anything. Okay. Let's continue.
Sigmar forbids this.
Yeah. Conclusion of the last test, all of Bertonia, Kislev, and Grand Kate was dominating. All of it. We're not gonna do the threshold personality this time. We'll just stick it to the major factions. These guys can die. This is a plus 250. That's a lot. That's a lot. They all had Bertonia, Empire, and Grand Kate controlled all of Lastria on turn 80. Daughters of the Forest, Mother Stankia, controlled the southern Nagorod and was taking over Ultron. Ice Court, complete domination in their area and around. Kostaltin was doing a little bit less, but he was winning in his direction. And same with Boris. Kislev was so strong that Arbal has attacked the Zulahu, So Zulahu and Arbal didn't go together against Kislev like in Tyrian campaign. And Arbal was crazy. He was like rank 25 on turn 20 and he still got wrecked. In Grand Kate, complete domination by Grand Kate and Guild Alliance. In Southlands, complete the Bretonnian order domination. That was from that one test. We're gonna stick with the same factions. This is the roll from Tyrion. This was completely random. Doesn't mean that this will be a thing in the future. You know, these things will be decided by potential. Will be decided depending what campaign we play. If it's gonna be a goal campaign or a challenge campaign or a sellout campaign. Potential will, in the sellout campaign, I will love people who request a campaign to decide what their potential they want. But if those campaigns end up in top 4, we'll roll the wheel who to destroy for victory. And this is intentional, Top Manager. This is not some tuning for some world order. This is intentional. This setup is made for only for the player to deal with these factions. This is completely intentional. Remember, in Tyrian campaign, goal of the campaign was to destroy Kislev, Bretonnia, and the Grand Kate. That's why we're keeping these 3 for a test. And these factions were supposed to dominate and only be able to dealt by the player. As player was supposed to go destroy those factions. Those factions were supposed to do really well. Not have any contest by the enemies and expand versus the player expansion. So player has to deal with them earlier or deal with massive sizes. You know who was also dominating on the same level? High King. He won against Eataine and he won against... no, Eataine the Skarsnik. I heard Eataine here. And then he won against Gorbert. Complete domination. Literally, High King had the plantation same as everybody. And he was having comparable success to the other factions. Everybody gets +1, and the chosen factions get +5. +1 to get him closer or over the max potential for campaign bonuses. This can be done outside the campaign if you're doing the same test many times, so this gets saved. But they will spend a couple of minutes doing it like this, because we might not do the same again. Yeah, there's definitely the options to make it more convenient if we do it a lot. Like, Tighan's errantry was a major power low territories. I want these guys with high potential, but I don't want them to turn into major factions. It was Grand Kate and Bretonnia. Basically, everybody getting +1 will give everybody more resources for large militaries. And it will get them close to that 400. Well, the minor factions do get the bonus even without any setting, right? Basically, the base minor factions are really poor. So the mod only gives them something without anything, any of this. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills the minor factions. The mod untouchable is at 0. Didn't you say that it gives them 100% by default? What it does, if you give them any bonus, gives them an extra 101 times. So that's why they're overperforming at a high potential. Okay. Which mobile game did you play after before last stream? You said you would play one. One moment, just checking something. I see those two mods Libysan you recommended. You know, we might take a look. Bookmark and check later. Hey Jenga. Long time no see, Jenga. How are you doing? Put him at 6, I don't want him turning major. One moment, boys, one moment, be right back. Okay, we're here. We're gonna get rid of the Morgul there, Tor Elasor, and that clan. Don't really do anything. And they're all on the other side. We just give the other factions skill 1. Clankarion, we're gonna also remove them at the end of the turn. If you put them in -4, the mod will remove them at the end of their first turn. Kill their army and make their settlement a ruin. Morgul, Tor Elasor, and Clankarion, they don't really do anything. And those settlements will be interactable if these guys are gone. Well, if you try scrolling, it just scrolls too much. See? It's a really terrible interface. Yeah, the Pro Plus doesn't even work. You need something like this, just more convenient for without going into this on the campaign customization. Well, an option for more detailed customization should be available as well. You can also set up this outside and it'll just remember it for every campaign. There are options for that too. Last test was exactly what I wanted. It happened exactly what I was hoping would happen in Tyrion campaign. But in Tyrion campaign didn't happen. I guess the potential was not high enough. The variables in that campaign might have been also against them. Each point 50, yeah. For this type of setup, it's gonna be 50, yeah. 25 is not enough for this, cause we needed to go 150% total. Okay, that's the setup. Test number 2, same as the last night. The only difference here is the usual: remove the Rogue Pirates, remove Tor Elessor, Clan Carrion, Orchard of the Shadowgave. Those don't do anything. And we have disabled the minor factions turning major. Okay. Probably just going to turn 80 again. Turn 60 already shows a clear picture. Yahoo! Usual. We remove those. We remove those. We remove those. It's better for the campaign. So no Morgur. No Tor Elessor. No Tor Elessor is actually worse for the player, but it's way better for the AI. And this goes both ways. And the AI interact better with these areas if those factions are not there. Everything else in the world is fine, except Nagashizar, Eastern Colonies, and Morgur. That's those are the anomalies really that just don't fit the campaign. The usual check every 20 turns. Check from time to time as well if something happens. And this is pretty much the same. Last time Torgrim won. Maybe Skarsing wins this time. That's a really big thing that happens in this part of the world. And the AI still ignores Trickster's cult, so maybe some kind of freak accent for them to remove it. I've heard from people that they remove it if the scribbility is much higher. Go to the Confederation. Ogres do way better since DLC. Minor factions going down. 8 for else to destroy those vampires. Turn 8 when Thorgrim also fights Skarsnik. Like everything before turn 25 seems to be like very early and slow. It'd be cool if we also had a proper spectator/observer mode. Bunch of manufacturers, bone and oring got destroyed. Is that Mumford? Mumford. Expecting more consolidated Drankade this time. Expecting the same thing happened last year in Kislev as well. A lot of potential for them not to do well in the Shroud. Only the player can interact with them to make it more unpredictable.
What is...
Actual stream. It's the second one today, Psychoseal. I guess, yeah. What? What? That is really unusual. Look at this. Holy shit. I have never seen this. Turn 11 Clan Mors destroyed. Azrak is normal, but this is super early for Clan Mors to get destroyed. They got destroyed by minor greenskin factions. Huh. This looks like they got ganked up. Clan Mors is at 1. That's a freak accident. That's what I like. That's freaky, really freaky situation for sure. Red Fangs at 1. These guys are 1.
What you want?
That's definitely a extremely rare thing that happened here. I love that stuff like this can happen. I think this is really good for the campaign. These factions have +1, but since they got +1, they got plus 100% more. But Clan Wars should still have an advantage. What could have happened here? They were the ones getting attacked. I hate how the Ignition faction has abandoned looks like Scarring. Well, that's basically a part of the Scarring faction, Libisan. They're Crooked Moon Rebels. I think it fits. That's the most bizarre thing I've seen so far. For sure. Clan Wars is a strong faction that can do stuff. That's very interesting. I think this is a good thing that stuff like this can happen. If you give a buff to minor factions, they get an extra buff, but they're still not strong enough to compete with major factions, because major factions have Legend Lord. But early on with Legend Lord is not leveled high enough, don't have extra regiments renown, the minor factions get an edge. But not all of them have this kind of behavior. So some of them are kind of behaving like major factions without even having the threshold on. So that's interesting for sure. Mutants Guilds were always active, especially if player was Clan Angrund or Crooked Moon. That was one of the extreme versions of player focus. And I can't believe I missed that. They ruined player focus in Warhammer 3. This is not a vanilla setup Psycho Seal. So if you're talking about a vanilla campaign, you should not be comparing to this. We have an AI mod that makes the AI more aggressive and more active, more competent on an actual plan. So that already makes the game completely different. And we are messing with potential always. What we test, sorry, just tuned in. Basically, much higher potential on everybody, so they get better campaign bonuses. And on selected factions, in this case, Bretonnia, Kislev, and Grand Kate, the ones we rolled in Tyrion campaign, had a very high potential to see if they are just winning decisively without any challenge, so that only the player can stop them. In the first test, all of Kislev, all Bretonnia, and all of Grand Kate was dominating at plus 250 potential or 5 in this 5 value in this version, while every other faction has +1 at +50 potential. By turn 80, complete domination by all of Bretonnia, Grand Kate, and Kislev. We want to have a setup where, in this scenario, only the player should be able to deal with these factions, while they will be winning decisively against everybody else. And for this scenario, we picked the factions from the Tyrian campaign, but this will be selected randomly most of the time. And I think this is a good way to spice up the objective of the campaign and create a better mid and late game. Just basically getting to turn 20, 40, 60. 60 gonna give us a clear picture. It's already like mid game, and turn 8 is like switching to late game. So by then we already see what's going on. Rarely we have to go to turn 100 to see more. Kai got destroyed. That's definitely unusual. Especially at this stage, but it's easy to destroy early than later. And guys, do not easy faction to deal with for the AI, but it's his easiest to deal with early on. We don't have a clear picture yet. It's like the city shit's all over the place. This tells you like how early it is. There's no density. Everything is everywhere. Most of the time we're pretty much just passing turns. We want to see the result really. Imrik is down. Legion of Azog destroyed him. They're doing really well. Something tells me that Mutants Gits have radiated in for the Gdangashiza capture, and this is why Clan Morse had to deal with too early on. They built the tower. That's really huge. Chaos Dwarves are actually a menace with high potential. They're a really dangerous faction to deal with in the mid game and beyond if they build up. Without a potential, it's too unpredictable. Usually, all their power is around the Legendary Lord. We did report that bug, right, Slip Sam? Maybe they ninja patch it. Take a quick look on over the world on turn 20. They're not building towers here. It was reported and they're looking into it. Many moons ago. You remember what happened during that test with the Chaos Dwarves? Hold on, where is that screenshot? I swear there's always things missing there. Basically, they captured Tsar Nagrund, their own capital, and they turned it into an outpost. That's like ridiculous. It's like beyond broken. I really crazy what's going on in this situation here, and Skarsing is still around about. This is gonna be a really bad situation for Torgrim. Lazafen is doing really well, and Khalida got overwhelmed by the Silver Host. Tomb Kings are really horrible in the current state. They need more armies earlier. Let's see next turn. I'll take a look what's going on in the world. I really hate how they made it random like that. They should not be random about this. That's a lot of stuff here.
Destruction for all!
They still have just Waller there. They haven't taken the Blood and Keep. Ironclaw Orcs, rank 1. At war with Karazakara. Karazakara is in deep shit. Deep shit. They got Gorber from the south and Steel Scarsing from the north. They're circling the drain. Completely opposite what had happened in the previous one. The Greenskins have the biggest power swing early on due to the VA. So in the initial stage of the game, late mid-game, they have quite an advantage because of it. Ice Court is rank 3 with 9 settlements. Don't have Prague this time. The war with Azak and Ostland. This minor factions of Kislev is doing way better than the last time. Kostaltin's capture helped it. Looks like Kislev is doing great. Slovenia is doing great. Iatane is doing pretty well. We have Nakari actually doing something this time. Yeah, the Ice Court is going really into Azak. They're taking Azak here, which will also reinforce Karakadin's position. Karakadin has not been doing that well. Who got quick? Combination of Red Fangs and Crooked Mutants gets. If I had to guess, Karakate Pigs have Crooked Moon Mutants Gits have moved towards Nagashizar because it was a ruin, and on the way they fought off Clan Wars. The Red Fangs and Mutants Gits doing like this, that's actually quite a surprise. That's a really rare thing that happens. This also was a massive buffer as well. Yeah, Torgrim is in deep doo-doo here. It's gonna be a miracle if he survives this.
Here we go.
This is a really a good thing that happened like this. It can happen like this. 2 different instances. Nothing really changed there except Torgrim didn't win decisively against Skarsink. Zulahu made a tower too. Zulahu. Nope. Factory. That's beyond broken. Still not patched. Okay, where are we at? So, nothing really unusual here. Go to with a big host of enemies. If they succeed, they get access to so much territory. Kinda surprising, turn 20 they have no trade agreements. Still too early for diplomacy, perhaps. Elspeth and Vlad are not fighting each other yet. That's probably why the Vlad is going
before me.
doing a little bit better. Vlad is actually at war with Al Blackland and Reichland, not with Elspeth. Minor faction buffer here. Turn 20 doesn't mean much. The earlier game is slowed down because of stronger minor factions. And this is a good thing. Yeah, this is top 13. Nothing really unusual. The most unusual thing that happened is the Clan Morse thing with the Red Fangs Mutants Gets. But no doubt this was because of Nagashiza's situation, because it was a ruin. I think that's an amazing thing that actually can happen like that. Tells you what Clan Cairn is doing there. Nothing. They're just literally blocking a region balance. So who controls that city gets a little bit of an edge. Like having another capital for the AI is a big deal, especially as the game progresses. Nobody has taken Eastern colonies yet. And Estalia still stands, but not for long. Okay, that's the top 13. Let's see the selected factions that we buffed. This is too early to say, but you can see most of them are still up. All of them are still up, really.
Those who displease me.
Nothing
King
unusual
Lewin
here.
Leoncoeur.
Albrecht is in the toughest position. For sure, by far in the toughest position. Last time they struggled, but they came on top. They do have a massive potential on their side. Rapunzel has the easiest position to dominate from all the Bretonia. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward all there. Grand Kate is pretty much doing a little bit better than Bretonia. They have quite a bit of territories. They have massive potential on their side as well. They have one of the best locations on the map for this type of scenario. There's no way they don't do really well. I think they're gonna do even better now for the major factions at least. And Kislev's doing amazing as well. Even the minor factions, several of them are still up. The Ice Court, all the keys are supposed to have the best location. Especially when it comes to expansion. Adrastankia not at war with Moratti, which is a little bit strange. This version of Mother might not go hostile to Ultuan, because Ultuan is getting wrecked by Nakari. It's on those rare occasions. So what might have happened here, Nakari might have high-rolled the extra random potential. And the high elves might have low-rolled. That's a factor that, you know, that's why campaigns can go really different between the AI. So Nakari has a very high potential, there is also another 50, and he might have rolled close to 50 from the random thing. While the high elves could have went the opposite way, which means total Nakari domination in the Shroud. Especially if the high elves are busy fighting somebody else off. Well, they're in position to fight Moff right now. So if Nakari keeps winning, the Ultuan will struggle in the mid game if they don't handle him like really fast.
With joy.
Servant of light.
Understood.
You save the taste.
Yeah, he's at war with both Alariel and Tyrion. They just need to bring his army down and he's finished. He can't recover from that. But there's a chance that he high rolled and he will get him in the shroud. That's so rare that happens though. Yeah, turn 20 doesn't mean much. It's basically it's still shaping. Turn 40 will show more, and turn 60 shows a clear picture. Around turn 80, it's pretty much you know where the campaign went. Very rarely have to see any further. No went down. Clump Pestilence down. Tlaka went down. Two major factions there. Tlaka got destroyed by Bloody Hands. Bloody Hands are a menace. They do have the power Sing of the War early on. And Clump Pestilence got destroyed by a combination of Lizardmen. Gorok is one of the strongest in Lastria. There has to be multiple factions dealing with him. So make it down. Mother Stanky was at war with them. We getting destroyed that early, that was like so unusual. It definitely felt like one of those freaky accidents, what I call.
By the comet.
Hal is rank 5. Must be intimidated by Vlad. Elspeth is not dealing with him. Wintertooth is down. Gelt is down. Damn. Damn. Malachi went hard there. Kislev area is getting really strong with buffers like this. Arabal is fighting the Zulu again. Probably because of a really buffed Kislev. Zulu can have a really big military, so they will tend to ignore both Zulu and Arabal, and they will fight each other.
Give me lightning!
Baldwin Keep was turned into a tower. Warhouse does really well, but they're not gonna do much against really strong Grand Kate. In fact, the Grand Kate actually takes this area and take the Red Fortress in time. Like, the worst thing I see, Grand Kate actually sometimes doing strong, and then the Red Fortress just still stands there, just them ignoring it. Especially like in Vanilla, it's one of the most brain damage things I've ever seen. I'm completely ignoring stuff like the Red Fortress. So Gelt got destroyed by a minor Kate faction here. They did have high potential, so nothing unusual. Kade is supposed to be dominating here. Last time they did okay though. That's a fine that thing something like that happen. Gelt doesn't really matter if Grand Kade is supposed to be the objective. Ultron this time is gonna be slowed, but the Mother might not attack him this time. Mother was literally putting Ultron, almost had Ultron over half the Ultron by turn 80. Crooked Moon made peace with Mutinous Gits. Man, if High King clears this situation, man, this is like some deep doo-doo situation.
For the Karazhan Corps.
Me protest
End of
ready.
the end times for dwarves here.
Twisted mute.
I think Catherine will go to war with Vlad. She did deal with Vlad last time in the end. And there it is. There it is. Elspeth and Reichland both against Vlad. Vlad might have high rolled, and the Empire might have low rolled, but when they get tier 3 and higher, the Empire will dominate.
To die in battle.
Look at this. 3 armies besieging Iron Rock. It has a nearly dead garrison. So much momentum lost here. This is one of the big major issues in the game. Massive armies wasting their time on a dead garrison. That really needs to get patched. Albert has been destroyed. They didn't actually get ahead this time.
Never.
Interesting. Look at the Jet Corps military. So Skull Taker got him down. It is in a really bad spot here since Skull Taker got put here. Crooked Moon is down. High King brought him down turn 26. Still impressive compared to you know, the vanilla, considering they have to deal with other stuff. Man, the High King. One Ashen is down. Would else have taken this area here?
I serve only the dragons.
One returning faction went down, the major ones. These guys do have quite a bit compared to what Albert has. Blood definitely seem to have high roll. Go towards 1040. Rank 27 Vlad. Which Fog of War mod am I using? It's called Toggle Fog of War. Doesn't show the factions. Are you checking the underlay overlay settings? Actually seen. That's because in console commands I do the diplo. You do the diplo? So I meet every faction in the world. I do this on turn 1. Legion is down. Luen.
By the light of the lady.
Hey, Frosty. Wolfhard is down and Malgar is down, so Skull Taker this time in Lastria. Arrows is down. Village is down. Got destroyed by Zed and the Black, damn. Turn a raid fortress into a tower. The Warsaw Zara faction is no joke. They are actually a very competent faction. The Chaos Wars would be quite a menace if it had more consistent towers. Still, I think the Killzor Crisis is badly designed. That one is a fail if I ever seen one. Kai lost in the end. Locker is down. Vlad has taken down Reichland, so it smelled like a high roll Vlad. But he lost Dragonhof to Zuber. Grand Kate domination. This looks like Grand Kate, man. When everybody's stacked here and they have a lot of armies, Grand Kate should have more armies pretty much than most other factions. Because there's no reason they don't have a ridiculous military. Especially as they get territories. What is Tsarina doing?
I am Tsarina of all Kislev.
Allied with
and you are less
Karl
than nothing.
and literally helping the Empire right now. Check situation 7 turns. We want to see the results. Reichland is down. Damn! +1 Vlad with max potential, but he lost this area here. It's basically just moved the armies and crippled the Empire a bit. This is not gonna hold without those territories there, unless the race dead is up around. Draika is also at war with Vlad, so it's pretty bad. Draika and Vlad, they really ought to work together most of the time. The Prague faction this time was successfully cleared the area, but Clan Moldar got defeated by Kostaltin. It seems like Kostaltin just beeline for them early. Well, Azog is down. But yeah, Tsarina can go in various directions, because that area can have definitely good buffers for her to do whatever she wants. Look at the drowned. Damn, this is so nice to see.
I have performed.
No enemies, not diplomacy. The drowned, they've taken down Nagarite. That's really nice.
What is your demand?
3 provinces, huh? Ulton is getting there, and Mother Sankhya finishing off Moratia. Already at war with Ulton as well. Looks like maybe something similar might have happened there. Jet Court will have to deal with Skulltaker alone, without Marcus or Albrecht. They do have enemies, but they have military. A little bit different in last year this time, but the Jet Court is still doing really well. Torek domination in this area.
The next time you...
He's at war with Lazifendus, which have a lot as well. Scarbrand doing well as well. And what is Irpan's doing?
I suspect
War with the Aranesa, so she's sailing north. Drake is also at war with Vlad, so Vlad is doomed. Drake has raised dead, so she's very hard to deal with. Oh, the vanilla is currently out of question, Dark Eldai. We are using even a higher potential to see some of the results for our future campaign. Vanilla is out of question. main eaters are down. Burning Wing Nomads, after clearing Geld, they went down. Who taken the Mage faction? That's how it should be. Look at this concentration of military. This is the result I would definitely want to see in Grand Kate. Yeah, this is gonna be even better territory consolidation down here. Curious to see how much military they're gonna get by turn 80. Warhorse of Tsar is literally at war with most of Grand Kate there, and they're definitely gonna get attacked there. This is gonna be better performing Grand Kate this time. If they work with Goldtooth, they might get landlocked. We'll see a situation next turn. Turn 40. Okay, before we check, we're gonna do a short break first, in a bit. We back. Bloody circle in the drain. Literally just gave Reichland to Bretonnia. Yeten is rank 1, I scored rank 2, Grimgor rank 3. Northern Province is rank 4, that's Mama Ying. Crow rank 5, Skulltaker rank 6, Elspeth rank 7, Malekith rank 8, Goldtooth rank 9. Elite Clan Rictus, huh? They might got hostile to Grand Kate in time. Iron Dragon rank 10, Malekith rank 11, High King rank 12, and Hagrif rank 13. How the hell did High King survive that? It's crazy. Karakadin, I guess, helped as well there.
What?
Dwarves. Gorber had so much and it all went to crap.
It is time! What now?
All went to crap. Gron has 10 settlements rank 5. Be'lakor and Grom his enemies. I haven't even met some stuff. Look at this density here. It looks like a conflict between... we'll see there actually. Other than Albrecht, Bertonia is doing pretty well.
I await.
They're not doing amazing in Southlands like the last time, but this is halfway through. These two are fine. Repans is fine. Bunch of minor faction around. Bloodraven.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Mostly mutual
Holy
enemies.
shit. What the hell?
Zeros of Kate with the usual stuff. This seem to be a real cockroach these days. So Skull Taker will deal with the Jade Court, and the Jade Court is getting attacked by Mazamundi at the same time from the looks of it.
Death by my blade.
Well, they do have the potential. Mazamundi is ranked 21. Kislev here. To war with the Illyrian and still with Moratti, so not as decisive this time. Looks like the Ultuan is looking right at him. And Grankade looking really good.
Miao Ying.
Miao Ying. Yeah, this is looking really good for turn 4. Look at this. That's performance in turn 40. Wonders came down when they're working together. She doesn't even have any enemies right now. A little bit strange considering the other ones are more active.
General!
Orso Tsar makes the most sense for her next. And what is going on with Kislev? Tsarina is ranked 2 with 18 settlements. Reichel went down. Mainly around the Empire area. She's hostile with Kostalton but not at war. No allies there, you have a couple of friends. War with Draika and Festus. Bland is also down. He did cripple the Reichland. This is a very strong position for Tsarina. This is a faction that can do really well with high potential. These guys have 5 settlements. They actually started losing some territories. Major faction not controlling Prague is not a good thing.
Kneel to Urthan!
Dalton is at war with Festus and Norland. It's in a really good spot. The northern buffer for Kislev is great. Just this faction here is biding their time. This faction was under Tsarina. She already probably went be on Zulahu. Zulahu is also fighting. I think he's still fighting Arbel. Yep, still fighting Arbel. Kislev is in a very strong spot. Looks like only 2 minor factions got destroyed. It seems like Mother will fight some of the Ultuan again. She's trading with Tyrion, but main trade Tyrion. Hasn't handled Moratti, and this is a strange thing there with Moratti as well. Probably because of this, a rogue army has besieged Moratti in her capital.
Hag sorceress of Grant.
Huh. These guys have multiple things here. Yeah, this time they have a plus 250% potential, so they're doing really well. The only thing that was different this time was Albric. And it did stabilize the Lastria. Skulltaker is in a much better position, even against high potential factions. Southland is also a little bit different, but turn 40, turn 80 was a different picture. But Grand Kate is consistent, and most of Kislev is. There goes blood. Ankara getting bigger. This is with mods, bro. It's pointless to test vanilla. Vanilla is crap. We're checking a higher potential for a scenario we're planning soon. Since was not good enough what I wanted in the Tyrion campaign. We want them to do more. We'll check vanilla when they do a major update with the game, but vanilla AI is a disaster right now. Skrar is gone. Carcassonne. Tonia.
You dare approach a Lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
Dwarf Lords. Well, Sally got saved by Carcassonne. Carcassonne is stacked, Albertonia is stacked this campaign.
to all who transgress against the Emperor.
Why is Mama Ying so hot? Still no enemies there, huh? That's some lucky guy or girl that gets her into a relationship. Or at least into bed. I truly envy them. He says he gets it in a mod. Talk about in real life, man. Oh, they're confederating. That's a very good thing. They're like a second or third now. He's real. Well, the voice actress is real.
Annie.
This is her, Agneta. She voices Mama Ying. God damn. God damn. Ray Lim. And she's Chinese too, of Chinese origin. Let's see what happens on turn 60. Yeah, the Kislev, Bertonia, and Grand Kate have plus 250% potential. Other factions plus 50. Reichling got overrun by Vlad. Krag is down, Festus is down. Kinda crazy you get these things completed when somebody else does it. We added a bunch of potential to factions that we rolled with Tyrion just to see the specific ones how they do on even higher potential. Dwarves are dominating pretty much. Even Gromdel's alive. All of them, literally all of them doing okay. Marat is down. It's a Confederate. Attack it down. Chrome down. When the Booba game is like Spartacus the series, oh man. You know, from time to time I think about the season 1 of Spartacus Agnera. That's like some of the best show content, really. Lots of violence, gore, and sex, and hard bodies. It's just 10 out of 10. Why don't we get more shows like this? I remember the first time I watched that scene, the Dominus is talking with Domina, and I remember their names, you know, the Ludus. They were like baiting, and he was like pissed, you know, just going on a rant, and he just grabs a random servant with big tits and starts doggy styling her. So like I started laughing so much. Like, why can't we have more shows like this? That show had everything. Last Defenders. Good night. So Torek crushed the military and the Skaven. Opportunists Skaven have backdoored them while they were weakened. Look at this. Wow.
I am great powerful warlord.
You are impressed by my tail side.
So much for those territories, huh? Most of their military were busy with Torek. All the dwarves doing amazing here. Even after that really bad opening for Torgrim. Corbett and Skarsing had him for a while, but he survived. If anybody can recover from deep doo-doo is Torgrim. Yeah, I removed these guys. At 1052, still nobody taking it. They don't do anything. Mother Ostankia has won and no enemies right now. She might go north this time. Yeah, this is definitely much better with this higher potential. This is definitely gonna be interesting. We're gonna be using this for the South campaign. Higher potential for sure. Everybody to the max campaign bonus with higher potential on the select factions. I mean, we'll give people the freedom on the request to do whatever they want, and we actually finish and destroy factions on the top 4. The top one will get 3 destroyed on the wheel. The next 2 will have 2, and the 4th one will have 1. It's because Bretonia, Kislev and Grand Kate have really high potential. Blood Wanderers went down. Jade Court and Lizerman. So last 3 is gonna be pretty much the same again, without Albric and Wolfheart. And Jade Court will be stronger this time. So it's pretty much the same thing as last time. It doesn't have to be 2 big factions here. Imagine we play a faction that's somewhere here, Agneta. Or like Gorst. Or anybody in this area here, and Dark Elves max potential, and we roll Dark Elves for objective. Now, that'll be something. By the time we get there, we don't even know it's gonna be Dark Elves, because it's gonna be rolled later, maybe. If they reach there, there will be like a random the RNG shitstorm. There will be an RNG shitstorm. I would be totally for it if we get such randomness. Some factions could actually struggle their Blackguard and monster spam. Especially when you combine Blackguards with Charybdis. You would probably pray for them having range instead. To Osgore down, another confederation. I like this. I like this. Now that they are not have a threshold to become major faction, the confederations are happening. This is better. This is definitely better, especially for Grand Kate and Bretonia. It's Kislev thing is really rare to see this.
In the names of Ursun, Salyak, Daj, and Tor, I condemn you.
Tsarina is mad with power, attacked Koron, fellow of Kislev and the Empire. Damn! Kislev went on Bretonia. That's like really nice to see. And I feel like this is the aftermath of the Vlad Rampage. How much she got? Plus 250%. She's doing amazing in both tests. We have every faction at plus 50 and Kislev, Bretonia, and Grand Kate at plus 250. And it's really unlikely they'll fight each other. And it's very unusual they'll fight Bretonia. But they're fighting another high potential faction. Makes you wonder what's gonna happen here. They got dwarves on their side though. At least some of the dwarves. Yeah, that's really unusual. Yeah, this is the vanilla, because for this type of scenarios, 150 is not enough. Tyrion campaign showed this, it's not enough. It has to be higher. Because the player eventually has to deal with these factions, and a higher potential for their guaranteed success and rapid expansion is needed. So only the intention of this scenario is for player to deal with these factions. Primarily player, and nobody else deal with them. 150 potential is not enough for that. It has to be higher. Because the point of this scenario is to roll factions that the player will have proven war against, and the objective will be for the player to destroy these factions. And if other AI has a decent chance or chance against these factions, it beats the purpose. So this is why we need even higher potential against this for these factions. And the vanilla mode. The vanilla mode is ideal for this. There's still variables that can make even such high potential lose, but it seems more than enough. Like the variables and exceptions are the factions in a bad spot, like Alberich, for example. Alberich actually did get overrun by Skulltaker this time, and he struggled last time, but he did survive because of Marcus and Marcus Wulhard. But this time Marcus Wulhard and Alberich got destroyed by Skulltaker, and the Jade Core destroyed the Skulltaker. The Jade Core is still at 6 there, so Lastra is still gonna have a very strong high potential faction. In the future, Bretonia is grouped with Wood Elves. So it's also more factions. I think that's also way better. We consolidated the factions on the wheel better. I think Kislev is strong enough to be on their own, for sure. They're kind of like in a position with the Chaos Dwarves. I would say they're like Chaos Dwarves pretty much on the same power level
God.
as a AF
Have
action
you seen that
when
shit?
you change potential.
Holy shit. What the hell?
If the Chaos Dwarves had more consistent occupation with the towers, they'd probably be slightly ahead of Kislev. Slater. But Kislev is a better position due to diplomacy. The Chaos Dwarves cannot match this. For example, Kislev can easily work with dwarves and the Empire, while the Chaos Dwarves don't have such luxury of strong allies. Check turn 60. But I'm happy with this result. I don't think we have to put it 300. Although there's no reason not to, really, if the player is the one to deal with this. But there's variables how the situation works between the factions as well regarding diplomacy. But in this case, you can see they went against unusual enemies, unlikely enemies. Like I scored war with Kron, but because probably of a massive power gap. And Empire not in the middle to be a buffer. Going, man.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Grimgor Warhorse are down. Turn 60. Tyrion is rank 1 with 21 settlements. War with Be'lakor and Selostra. Serena is rank 2 with 29 settlements, allied with Karakadrin. Tyrion is allied with all of Ultuan. Serena is at war with Lewin, Ropsman clan and Marienburg. That's really unusual. Really unusual. But if she wins this war, she'll get really massive. But Lewin has a very good chance to fight her. Bretonia and Kislev at war. That is bizarre. Mami Ying is allied with Daddy Ming and at war with Goldtooth. And Goldtooth did clear the west side. This is a Lily could have been a buffer, but that would have stopped them from going west. But in this case, if they bring the Goldtooth down, they're gonna get dirty rich. But Goldtooth has a lot of stuff. Look at this. Something gotta give here, though. I think this is gonna be pretty straightforward for Grand Kate. And Ungrim has destroyed Gringor with the help of Dedeming. Carcassonne rank 4 with 25 settlements. Where is top manager now? Top manager here? Look at this Bretonia. This is what I'm talking about. Strong Bretonia with confederations and expansion. Reichland going down kinda given Bretonia more room to grow into larger power, but it created a strife between them and Kislev. I have a feeling Bretonia might win against Tsarina here. Just because of this alliance. But if Carcassonne drags Empire to war with them and the dwarves join as well, it's really strange. Well, Goldtooth should have signed those trade treaties earlier with Grand Kate, and now he's gonna get wrecked. He's rank 5, 90 settlements, but fighting both dragons in the east. He doomed.
Fire and metal!
Daddy Ming is rank 6, 23 settlements. Same objective as the Mummy Ying. Luen is rank 7, 13 settlements, but at war with Tsarina, Ungrim, and Belakor. That's tough. That's tough. Unless Carcassonne help, that's really tough. Elspeth is at war with Belegar. What the hell is going on? This is the worst timeline. Belegar probably asked for some spare change and she's like, no. Declared war. Or the other way around. The Jade Dragon at war Hexoatl and Rakardin doing real well. This story is Skulltaker. He has in a good spot to take over entire Lastria. Togrim is ranked 10 with 21 settlements at war with Clan Rictus and Redfang. Karakadrin allied with Serena and at war with Coron and Marienburg. What the hell? Repans is ranked 12 with 17 settlements at war with Belegar, Manfred and Sentinels. Interesting, very interesting. There's a order civil war. Kostaltin is allied with two minor factions at war with the Zulahu and a rogue army. His main trade is Serena. Like I said, Serena is mad with power here. Mad with power. He might have went mad after Karl went down. At the center disappearing caused strife. Yeah, let's see towards factions. We have Bretonia. There's been several confederations, but they're holding quite a bit of territories. If I click on Carcassonne, for example. Hold on. Click on Carcassonne. You can see they're in a pretty good diplomatic situation here. Even with the war with Belegar. Belegar is circling the drain. They are keeping dwarves under check. Let us get them. Let's do still minor factions around.
Lord!
Dwarves are doing amazing, and if Belegar didn't get attacked by the Order, they're doing even bad. Look at this, all of them are here. Even the Gromdel is still up. Grand Kate is in an excellent spot as well. Look at the east. Have an open diplomacy with Karakadrin, and they're taking a massive chunk of Grisus territory soon. There's definitely a huge potential for mega military here. Wonder what's gonna happen there with Goldtooth. Go for turn 80. Turn 80 is pretty much gonna show the rest. See, this is a pretty much clear picture already to see where this is going. This war between Kislev and Bretonnia. Kislev, as they said, those territories belong to her, huh? Bretonnians' regional power. Usually just stuck between stronger factions, which hold their hands. Red Fang survived turn 62, there must be some kind of record. Regional power means during their turn they reach 25 settlements. Even if they might have gotten more or lost some. This is really good to see this confederation. This is just like how the confederations work. Big powers confederating these minor factions. Zula, who is down. Dalton has a good presence.
The Great Bear demands.
He has only a rogue army as an enemy.
Born to rule.
Anad. Mighty am I.
Plan ready to circle in the drain. Eastern colonies still look like they're in ruins.
Eye of the Emperor.
Jet Court is working together with Gorok. And Mother is going into deeper into Nagarod. All of Ultron has invaded Nagarod as well. Like in this instance, this timeline, Mother and Ultron are gonna work together. Look at all these Bretonnian armies.
I have seen your heart.
Kislev, what have you done? You've pissed off the peasants.
This is
Luen is rank 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 armies, all 12 armies. And most of them are moving towards Kislev.
Who calls me Hex?
Enchantress with a Nemesis crown. Double Mortis engine now. It gives ward save to cavalry in the army. On top of the blessing of the lady, damn. It might even go over 30%. It's crazy on elite units. Oh, Gromdel went down.
No evildoer may receive the blessings of the lady.
The Fenchan is finishing off Belagar. But she's rank 3. Something tells me she'll go to war with Tsarina.
For Verena and Null. No. No, I will not talk with you.
She considers Coron main threat. This is such a clusterfuck here between these three powers. And Kislev, Empire, and Bretonnia, they're all in top 5. And this happened just because Reikland got destroyed by Vlad. If Reikland was in the middle, this would not be happening here. Rosekar en Clanangrund. Somebody said order tie, but they're fighting each other. Arbal and Arbal was fighting Zula. Now who the hell is Arbal fighting?
Much of what you have to
At war with Boris.
Demon Slayer.
Boris has been struggling. Let's go turn 8 and see the result. I really like seeing these confederations between the major minor powers. That's how it should be. And that's a terrifying Grand Kate for sure. Something tells me they are not going to tolerate weak order here. Sentinel survived 68 turns. There's really a shitstorm here, and somehow Cetra is still around.
Bury your head in the sand.
War with Skarbrand. Skarbrand faction is definitely performing way better since the Khorne DLC. Bretonnians with high potential can have a lot of military, but unless the military is elite cavalry, they could have 50 armies. But potential does help against other AI. And look at this.
Onward!
What the fuck, man? 2 campaigns in a row. 2 campaigns in a row, and he was struggling this time and still got there. Dwarves are they're just like absurd. 2 campaigns in a row, same result with this. And then they're not supposed to be this high when you think about how much potential the other ones have. But he's in such a position where there's a crazy amount of territories, rich territories, and he can struggle for a while, and just a couple of battles go his way, he just triples his military. Seems to be really difficult to deal with Thorgrim and the dwarves in general. I think it would be fun to fight dwarves with Chaos Dwarves Aryan. Dwarves are really weak to artillery. The minor factions and all the factions pretty much get plus 50% Jungle Bear, which gives the minor factions even higher potential because they got a buff if you buff them. So minor factions do well with just a small buff, while Bretonnia, Kislev and Grand Kate has plus 250% for this test and scenario. Belkor down. Another confederation that makes hell of a sense. Five armies of Tyrion have arrived to Ultron. to Albion, I mean. Yeah, this is where they get an extra buff if you buff them, otherwise it would be pointless. You can even turn them into major factions. Most of factions can do it, not all though. Big conflict here between Bretonnia and Kislev.
Twisted mutant. Your time is at an end.
Imagine a girl calls you a twisted mutant. What do you do if a girl in real life calls you a twisted mutant? I'd probably start laughing. What you looking at, creep? Or what you looking at, twisted mutant? "68 factions. It's -7 rogue armies from in the water. Ten more turns, we'll see what it does. But it looks like everybody's expanding fine and doing really well. That 50% potential to all the factions is a really big deal. And a scenario where we roll more on certain factions, this is great. There's so much stuff around. Rich and Salostra are down. Wonder what will happen with Mother and Ulton after Nagrad is cleared. Last time Mother was invading and capturing Tar Ulton. This time they're allied. Gran Kade is terrifying. Especially now that they're getting territories further west. War with Kolek and Goldtooth.
Favored.
They might go to war with dwarves. It's gonna be such a clusterfuck of conflicts here if that happens. What are all those Emperor armies doing there?
Amethyst Guardian.
Elspeth is at war with Barakwar and Worldwalkers. This is the bizarre defensive allies with Tsarina and Fey Enchantress.
No evildoer may receive the blessing.
Carcassonne is at war with High King. What the hell? What the fuck is going on in this campaign? There's like alliances everywhere and these bizarre wars. And this all happened because Reichland got destroyed by Vlad.
Anad!
This would have been definitely a better result to see in a Tyrion's campaign. So the key is 200% extra potential. 150 was not enough because of the unpredictable bonus potential with random rolls. I think it all started with Raikkonen going down and Serena and Lewin going into a war. And Carcassonne did piss off High King because of the war with Belgar. So that's pretty much puts them to war against each other. Regional powers left and right. Military alliance between the dragons to the east. They can still confederate a couple of these minor factions.
I bow only before
It's a lot of military. They have like over 25 armies combined. Serena seems to be losing to Bertonia. Then again, there's an army coming from the other side as well. This is such a clusterfuck of relations here. They would have never been fighting if the player was in this case, right? Because we would have been at war with both, and they would have never started a war between each other, right? So this is you know, a unique situation. Agaron rest pieces. Mother went right into them with all of Ultron. more turns we done with this one. 50 to all factions and 250 for the select ones seems like a lot of sense for this sub scenario. It's pretty much a end game at this point.
Twisted servant of false idols, I am your doom.
Gestalten. At war with the Legion of Chaos and Warhorse Apocalypse. I guess he don't want to see any of these fighting Bretonnians. He has Chaos to fight. True to his cause. Meanwhile, Serena met with power. Too many regional powers in this campaign. It means a lot of factions with 25 or more settlements. So went down, Luther went down, Barakvar down. Red Court seems to be taking everything there again. Yeah. Turn 80. Tyrion is rank 1 with 29 settlements. Massive Alliance. Even started working with Bretonnia. Don't work with Serena, but work with the Gestalten and the Mother. Tyrion rank 1 military and 29 settlements. Mami Ying is rank 2 with 38 settlements. Looking at the dwarves. Ice Core rank 3 with 33 settlements. Allies with Elspeth and Karakadrin while fighting Luen and Marienburg. Also Arbal. This is such a weird situation. I think such a weird situation. I think the Luen's gonna go down and make a peace and they're gonna fight something else, but it's not like who else they can fight here. Grand Kate is massive. They got like 79 settlements between them two. 31 in Lastria. Now they actually attacked the Lisbon as well. This campaign is probably gonna end up with a massive battle between the order factions. Elspeth is rank 6 with 29 settlements. Carcassonne rank 732 settlements. War in Karzakarak. They actually taken losses recently. Enchantress is actually doing damage to High King. That's a lot of stuff. Bertonia and the dwarves are fighting. Mom, get a camera. This is because of the war with Clanangd earlier. So bizarre. Repans is rank 8 with 33 settlements. And Bretonians have a lot of territories. High King has lost territories and military recently. Well, Gid Orthodox is still, you know, he's not joining this madness, he's fighting the usual foes. Mother Stankia, rank 11, 36 settlements. Working together with Ultuan. Karakaden 12 with 22 settlements and Torek 13 with 21 settlements. Large faction is Western Provinces. The Iron Dragon, 41 settlements. It looks like
Storm Dragon.
the dragons are working together, literally have the same goal every time. They're military allies. So when a war starts, they both fight together. Have over 20 armies between both of them. Then 2 kills the factions on the sides, and then Repans and Feinchantress. This is actually a lot of factions, about 25 settlements by turn 80. Some of these wars would have never happened if we were in this scenario, because we had declared war on them and they probably would not be fighting each other. Well, Bertonia is doing really well at high potential. I mean, dwarves are doing the same with just the same potential, like, you know, like the other factions. Definitely some bizarre stuff here, but definitely I would say it's the same result like last time. With the player in the world, some of this weird stuff would not be happening between the factions. Although I don't think this is anything anything bad. There are always variables which can make these factions fight each other. Yes, boys, this is it for the second test. I'm really liking what I've seen both tests now and earlier last night. Really good. I think 250 is more than enough with everybody at plus 50. They're winning really decisively. We have like another Tyrion style campaign where we you know, roll like that. We're definitely gonna use these values. It's gonna be it, boys, for tonight, for today. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.